Hey guys, what's up? I got a question for you. Do you want to live the life of your dreams? Do you want to be healthy, wealthy, successful, and happy? I'm guessing the answer is yes. I believe one of the best ways to get where you want to go is to manifest. Program your subconscious mind to work for you 24/7 and solve all of your problems, even while you're sleeping. Now, if you believe in manifestation, great. That's probably why you're here. You probably searched for the word manifestation. If you don't believe in manifestation, well, all I can tell you is that the reason that I'm updating my manifestation board is because everything came true from my last one. You can see the video I made, Manifest Better. I did become self-employed. I did get out of $20,000 of credit card debt. I did have the most successful year of my life financially. And I really think that the goal setting I did is one of the biggest reasons for that. So in this video, I'm gonna guide you through the practical steps of making your own vision board, and I'm gonna show you my board as a case study because the questions I asked myself about why should I put this image here, why should I put these words here, they're gonna help you clarify what your real life goal is and pick the most powerful images possible for you to manifest the life of your dreams. Let's get to it. Can't wait to show you this one. This is about secrets to success that I am trying to lock into my unconscious mind. Less impressed, more involved. You know, I got that from Matthew McConaughey's book, Green Lights. I think when you're coming up in any profession, you put people on a pedestal and you look at their achievements and you put them in this different rarefied air. The sooner you start treating them as potential collaborators and seeing yourself on their level, the faster you start to progress and the better your work becomes. And that's why I want Just Show Up to be on here. You know, I got a home office, I run online businesses. So if you're self-employed, I would consider putting Just Show Up on your board. That is half the battle. If you can just get into your chair, get your feet under the desk, good things happen. You know, another book that I wish I had read a long time ago was The Compound Effect. Nothing beats consistency. Doing small actions consistently will take you where you want to go in life. Far more than occasional max effort. It's all about perpetual motion, compounding. With investing, with working out, with putting the time into my craft of acting, directing, writing. And you don't have to kill yourself every time you show up and go to work. You know, I remember I was lucky enough to do a documentary about the All Blacks, where I got to see the team train for a few months. There were two superstars on the team. You had Richie McCaw and you had Dan Carter. And I thought they're just gonna be these like superstars on the field. And I remember going to this 5 a.m. training session and Dan Carter just kept knocking the ball. Richie McCaw kept screwing up. And I thought, oh my God, these guys look so human. But they were the first ones there and they were the last ones to leave. And they were just regularly logging the hours. They weren't superhuman. They were just putting in what they need to do for the compound effect to take place. They built their superstardom on just showing up and doing the work. It's how greatness gets forged, man. One of the best books I also read is called Tribe of Mentors. The author asks, what if it was easy to write a best-selling book? What if this wasn't hard? And that really changed the way I look at everything, you know, because I always thought, man, life has to be so hard. It's so hard to make money. It's so hard to find success. And I always ask myself, what if this was easy? How do I make it easier? And when you start framing your challenges in terms of what's the easiest way to do it, it's incredible how much focus you get. And you just home in on the most effective path forward to where you're going. Success can be easy. I had a lot of images on my last manifestation board of struggle. Images from like a Rugby World Cup final, images of Richie McCaw playing on a broken foot. I needed all that imagery because my life was a fucking dumpster fire at that point. I was 20 grand in debt. I didn't know how I was going to stay in America. The pandemic had just hit and shit was rough. So all that imagery resonated with me. But now my situation's different. You know, I think another thing is doing less and not trying so fucking hard. So I put be idle and do nothing on here. I want to tell you a story. Right before I booked my first lead role in a US film, Looking for Dr. Love, I had decided I was taking 6 months off. In reality, I still knew I'd be doing work every day, but I had the mindset of, I'm taking a vacation. I'm gonna make it easy. And it was so amazing how many good things happened to me when I decided. I booked the film, my business went to the next level, I started making more money, and I was like, how is this possible when I am like manifesting being on vacation? And I think it was just not straining, not trying as hard, only doing what was effective instead of mindlessly doing busy work. And so far, it's been my most successful year yet. Doing nothing and being idle, that does wonders. I think also taking the time to recharge recharge, read a book, sleep in, walk in nature, have downtime. It's incredible how much more effective you are when you come back to work. I think another mistake you can make is putting like other people's body as your body goal. So I put myself, because it's like, this is when I was in really good shape. I know I can get back there, so it's attainable. It's not some far off fantasy. This one I put here because who knows what sort of tricks Mr. Hugh Jackman may have utilized. But the reality is he did look like this on a film set at about 44. It's possible. But I put that there as kind of like, hey man, don't fucking rest on your laurels. I like that one. It's very evocative. It makes you want to get out the door and hit the gym, keep working on your goals. For me, there is this belief that it is my time and I am in my prime now. And I think that's why also you put some actors on here, because that's how I make my money. You know, in the past, I've always had athletes and that worked for me, but it was kind of confusing my subconscious brain a little bit. And I'm not an athlete, I'm a creative. It kind of makes more sense to do people that are in my profession. Simon Baker's a guy who found great success in his 40s in America. He's an Australian like myself. And I've just always kind of believed that that would be about when it really hit for me. I remember when I was depressed and I was 22 and I thought, man, I fucked up. Like I didn't go to drama school. I should have done that right out of high school. And it's too late now. I'm old and washed up. I'm probably going to be just hitting my stride at 40. It's all about having a positive mindset. It's also funny to me how much younger I feel now, being sober, meditating more, knowing myself better, continue to see age as an opportunity to improve and get better. 20s was trying on a whole lot of different masks, but this is me now. I am in my prime. Just some practical reminders, dollar cost average, because I'm the guy that bought $5,000 of Bitcoin when it was worth $55,000. Learned my lesson. Dollar cost average just means if you're investing, if you have $5,000 to invest, put in $1,000 each month. Spread your investments out. That way, if there's a downturn, you actually purchase the assets at a lower price. Pretty heavy in the crypto space and the tech space. Gotta wait till 2026. Gotta be patient here. A lot of the stuff I'm into is gonna take a while to pay off. But this is gonna be the answer to all of my problems that I face in the next year or two. When I have a manifestation board up on the wall, when I'm mulling something over, a struggle, I sit down, I look at the manifestation board and I kind of study it. It's like a puzzle. So these are the best answers I have for achieving success and happiness. You kind of have to decipher it a bit. And I think that's what engages the mind. Think also, fuck them all. FTA, people pleasing, fuck it. I've started blocking people, cutting toxic people out of my life. I'm so much happier. I used to want to please everyone. On social media, it was interesting. I blocked this one guy who was being a jerk. And I think the old me would have thought, well, you don't want to lose a follower. As soon as I blocked him, I had about 3,000 new followers come in. Like, well, that's good for you. You took a stand and you have way more people who are into what you do and are on your wavelength to come in and support you. You know, I got my girl on here because that really refills my cup, thinking about how I can help Sam and what I can do for her and building a life with her. This is the reading room that I want for us. That's kind of my idea of heaven. What does success mean? To me, the greatest success is having this time. This is the most precious asset in the world, don't you think, Chief? And when you can sit in a sunroom and read a book with nothing else on your mind except the pages in front of you, you've made it. That to me is the height of luxuries. And money's gonna get me there, and that's why I want money. I'm trying to get more time for what I love, the people I love. You know, my dad sent me this message here. I had to just put it on my board to look at. He said, continue to know no boundaries and commit to evolving forever. Rod Shaw, I fucking love that. And of course, we've got this classic, iconic Oregon State Beavers note, Millionaire by 40. I'm working on it, and I'm closer to it than I was a year ago. So we'll see how that one plays out. Finally, serve the audience, man. You give away content that's helpful to others. And I know that is the most proven pathway to success. All right, guys, I hope that these techniques are really gonna help you with manifesting the life of your dreams faster. If you have a tip on manifesting, please leave it below in the comments. For now, like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another one real soon. Take it easy. Bye for now. Whoosh.